there's a tremendous amount of evidence that suggests that if you decide when and where you're going to do something, you'll do it. And if you don't, you won't. They asked women to do a self-check breast cancer sometime in the next month. 53% of them did it. They said, tell me when and where you're going to do it. 100% of them did it. They asked drug addicts on withdrawal, write an essay before tomorrow, within the next 24 hours. None of them did it. They said, tell me when and where you're going to do it. 80% of them did it. Drug addicts on withdrawal. So there's a tremendous amount of evidence. I could tell you lots of other stories like that, where if you decide when and where you're going to do it, you're going to do it. So our to-do list, which we often use as a working document, is not a very good working document. Our calendar is a much better working document because the calendar defines what we're going to get done and what we're not going to get done. It's also limited. So I might have a huge appetite for to-dos, but I only have 8 hours in my day and maybe 6 of them are filled with meetings. That gives me 2 hours. So I have to be strategic and intentional about what I'm going to transfer from my 6-box to-do list onto my calendar. And if I could be strategic and intentional about that, then I'm able to just choose the things that are most important for me to get done. One of the biggest problems that we have around time management is, I actually sum up in sort of my buffet example. I have a big problem going to buffets because I go to buffets and I pile up my plate with a ton of things and I eat everything that looks good. But what I want to eat in the moment is different than what I want to have eaten by the end of the day. Right? What I want to eat in the moment is different than what I want to have eaten by the end of the day. It's the same thing with our time. What we want to do in the moment, which embarrassingly often for many people is watch a YouTube video of a kitten, is not what we want to have done by the end of the day. So ultimately, to be really powerful and get done what we want to get done, we've got to strategically plan for what we want to have gotten done. Your calendar is your best, most effective mode of doing that.